Imagine a city of titans, built on a scale that defies modern science. For centuries, the world was told it was just a myth. But what if the relics locked behind museum glass are trying to tell us the truth? An empire of gods, erased in a single heartbeat. For thousands of years, this land has been the center of knowledge and mystery. From the shores of Alexandria, history was written and secrets were buried. And now, we're back to reveal this is diving into Antiquity. On this exact spot, you would have seen it rise above the horizon, the tallest structure on Earth. But what was inside? And what power burned at the top, strong enough to guide or blind entire fleets? But behind this city was a man whose story isn't finished. Alexander the Great. Did he imagine the future? A lighthouse dominating the sea? Where is his tomb? Because some archaeologists believe it may lie hidden here near Bibliotheca Alexandrina. But beneath this city, something else was waiting. Not a king, not a tomb, a power older than both, the goddess Isis. This colossal giant survived a millennium underwater. But history sold you a lie. She wasn't a gentle mother. She was a ruthless master of black magic. What psychological horrors actually happened inside her underground death cult? So what really happened inside her temple? We didn't just find her statue. An entire perfectly preserved temple sits at the bottom of this harbor, and we're taking you inside. But even Isis answers to something darker. A king, born of the sea and broken stone. Poseidon. Before this city was built, did Alexander the Great drown living horses just as sacrificing for safe passage across these waters? Was there a lost, massive temple, now buried beneath this sea? Did he protect the lighthouse, or bring it down with the same force he controls? Did his colossal statue once rise above the Lighthouse of Alexandria, terrifying every sailor who approached and watching every ship that entered? Centuries before Alexandria was even born, a megacity ruled this coast. Hidden right beneath modern Abu Qir Bay, a place where two worlds collided, Egypt and the Greek Empire. Gods stood side by side. They called it Thonis-Heracleion, but millions still search for the truth. Why two names? Who was Thonis? And did the legendary Heracles actually walk these streets in the flesh? It was an empire of gods, wiped off the face of the earth in a single heartbeat. Did a freak tsunami swallow this metropolis overnight, dragging towering temples and colossal giants directly into the abyss, perfectly frozen in time? Looking at the destruction, historians are forced to ask, is this city connected to Atlantis? For thousands of years, the world swore it was just a myth, until divers hit the bottom of the sea. But the most terrifying discovery was massive stone boards buried deep in the mud, written to enforce ancient rituals, laws. Legend says the god of knowledge, Thoth himself, carved these exact stones, sealing the city's darkest mysteries forever. Beneath this museum, there's a tomb, and something ancient is still guarding it. We know Anubis guarded kings like Tutankhamun, but why this tomb? And why is this body still perfectly preserved? Because in ancient Egypt, death wasn't the end. What they placed inside wasn't decoration. It was meant to guide a soul through the afterlife. What did Cleopatra actually look like?
Is this the only statue in Alexandria that shows her true features?
Why did Mark Antony fear she might poison him? Did they have children, or just an alliance? And what made him walk away from Rome for her?
From Cleopatra to a queen completely erased from time, Hatshepsut. Why did her own stepson violently chisel her face off every wall in Egypt? And the genius architect who built her massive temple, were they hiding a forbidden romance? Did he carve a classified underground chamber just to bury her greatest treasure, or to stay by her side in the dark? This body still confuses archaeologists. Something about it doesn't look human. And these artifacts, is it evidence of ancient demons? Or absolute proof of a stolen technology from another world? Alexandria still holds secrets no one has fully explained. What you've seen is only a glimpse. Here, we go deeper into the story's history left behind. This is Diving into Antiquity. Hit subscribe and hold your breath.